So, hello, guys, and guess what? You need to be positive. You need to look at your life every single day, understanding what you are talking about, understanding where you are coming from, looking from deep inside of yourself for the answers, because sometimes you're going to feel discouraged about life, about your status, about how you get your money, or about where you're currently at in life and that others are judging you and humiliating you, and that others are being negative towards you, for example. But you always get to pick your own information. You always get to choose who you associate with. You always get to choose where you want to go with your life, what you want to do about your life. So it's your life. You can do whatever you want to do with it. If you want to stay single, you can stay single. If you meet someone and you still want to be someone who goes off in silence somewhere without them, you can do that as well. You can do whatever you like to do in this life, and there is no failure. Just understand that you may think you failed because other people have achieved something that you want to achieve. Because when you compare to people, then you always run into failure when you compare. But when you are happy for their success and that you work toward your dreams every single day, not competing with other people, not trying to topple them, not trying to overcome them, you're trying to get somewhere with your life. So if that means working 9 to 5, if that means traveling, if that means having kids, if that means being in a relationship, whatever that means for you, you understand? Because everyone's on their own path, everyone's got a voice, everyone's got something to say, and you just have to really understand how to have constructive feedback from yourself, which means you have to be constantly speaking words. You need to be constantly lifting yourself up. You need to be constantly processing your emotions. You need to be constantly doing something for yourself and God. Just make sure you're not doing evil work in the planet. You understand? Don't do evil work. Do good work. You understand? Be a good citizen. You understand? Because when you're lifting yourself up, when you're lifting humanity up, when you're lifting the world up, you're doing it through you. And God's always speaking through you everything you need to know about life. So if you want to have the best time of your life, if you want to coach people for real, then you can always do that. You always got the skills that you need when you work for it. You got something inside of you right now that you can do around people. Whether that be busking, whether that be DJing, whether that be public speaking or arts or anything that you are interested about, you need to be giving words to people. You need to be inspiring people. You need to be lifting yourself up and the world. God cares for you, and you need to care for yourself. You understand? God never left you. God's always with you. So even in your down times, look to God for every answer in the book. Understand you are smart. You are someone who has potential. You got yourself in this world. You are your own best friend. Trust yourself that you can make it better. You understand? Believe in yourself. Believe in God. Do something incredible every single day of your life. You need to learn to communicate to people. You have to communicate your thoughts. You have to talk to people, okay? You have to get your way around this world. When you go traveling, you'll find you'll have challenges in your day-to-day life. In day-to-day life, you got challenges that you have to overcome. You're going to face setbacks. You're going to face failure. But really, you just have to move forward. You And you have to look at progress in your life, start progressing forward. Regardless of where you are right now, it's only you in this world. There's nothing else in this world but you, and you are only competing with yourself to get better and better and better. You understand? Others are here along the way to inspire you, to give you information, to add value to your life. But you need to choose what you want to do with your life. You have to choose how you're going to live your life, what you're going to do with your life, what are you exactly going to achieve, what are you going to work for in your life. You got to prosper, okay? You got to do something with your life that's going to be inspiring, okay, for yourself. And when you're lifting people, you're lifting yourself. You understand? So the main thing that I want to say is look for inspiration. Don't be at home all day. Go out and about sometimes. You understand? Go to the city, go to the movies, go somewhere with your life, go to a restaurant, go to a coffee shop, talk to someone on the street, okay? Talk to anybody on the street. But the thing is, you don't associate yourself to just anybody. Talk to people who talk to you, okay? If someone talks to you, that's who you talk to. So, what are you going to do with your life? Are you going to make events eventually or what? What are you going to do? You understand? You got the information you need, okay? You just have to put practice in every single day, practicing for something. You never know what's going to happen, okay? You never know if someone's going to recognize you in life and want to interview you for your inspiring story. You understand? But you have to get somewhere with your life. You have to believe in yourself. You have to have a good belief system. You have to sow good seeds in the world. You have to work for knowledge. And you have to find your way. How about those people who are working in silence, but they're not working 9 to 5? How about them? Well, they can do whatever they want in their life because karma always happens. So if somehow that person doesn't achieve their dreams because of their lifestyle, it's because they solely chose that for their own life. Every single day, you're choosing your own life. You're choosing what to drink. You're choosing what to eat. You're choosing who to associate yourself with. You're choosing where you want to go with your life. You're choosing the activities you want to do. You're choosing everything in your life. You understand? And God's following you. God's with you. Okay? And try not to feel shame about your life. Try not to guilt yourself. Try not to cry. But if you cry, then cry. Okay? It's not a bad thing to cry. You have to understand, of course you want to make money. Of course you want to have the woman or the man. You want to have the kids. You want to have the dream home. You want to have the dream lifestyle. You want to have the dream car. You want to be able to travel the world. You want to be able to do everything possible that you can do in this life so that you can say, hey, now I'm fulfilled. But it's the moments along the way in your life that you have to enjoy. You have to enjoy the process of your life. You understand? Because of course you're going to have ups and downs in your life. You're going to not know what to say. You're going to be someone who fears something, okay? Or you're going to be scared of something. Or you're going to not understand something, okay? And it's totally okay. But you have to realize, fear nothing. Don't fear anything in life, okay? Don't fear for your life. Try to inspire, try to be positive. If you're indoors a lot, Make sure you understand to work for knowledge, going deep inside of yourself, because you live in the body. You don't live in an outside world. Your body, your home is where you go, okay? Your home is where you go. You understand? So you have to understand to be respectful of your temple and what goes inside of your body. You understand? You have to understand to take care of your body. That means exercise, that means fitness, that means not smoking the vapes, not drinking coffee. That means not drinking alcohol. That means not consuming anything negative in your life. You understand? Because yes, on social media you got negative content. There's negative content on television. There's negative content in the movies. There's negative content everywhere in life. But you have to be positive, okay? And look for the positive in everything, okay? So when you're positive, you always have a better lifestyle than if you were negative. If you desire to be a coach, if you want to coach people, then that's what you do. You be all about it. That means coaching people next to you, coaching people on the subway, coaching people everywhere. Public speaking in front of people, coaching in front of people. Coaching everywhere, coaching online. Be all about coaching. You understand? Coach everywhere you can. Teach someone something. If you're really into coaching, then you have to act like a coach. You understand? If you're into music production and coaching, then do both at the same time. Talk about everything in your life. You understand? Express yourself. You're here to express yourself. You understand? You're here to talk to everything. You're here to vibe with people. You're here to have a good time. You're not here to have a scary time. You're not here to be depressed. You're not here to be upset. You're here to rejoice. You have Jesus Christ. You have God. You have this world. This is an imaginary world. If you feel discouraged, ask God to lift your discouragement. Ask God to help you get through the moments of discouragement. Hope for God. Hope for everything, okay? And now you have to lift yourself into the greatest version you can be. You know, I'm just talking to myself in this world. Like, it's just me. Everything is part of me. This whole world, all the women I've seen, all the pornography I've watched, whatever it is, this whole world is one thing. This whole world is part of God. This whole world is part of me. You understand? So I've got nothing to be ashamed about. I've got nothing to fear. I've got nothing to judge. Let it be. Let the world be. Let the world be free. Make improvements. Contribute to the world somehow. Contribute to the world how you can contribute. You understand? If that means fucking going and writing books forever in your life, staying at home, working for knowledge, reading, using your boogie board, air writing, using an e-writer, do it. You understand? Make sure you understand what you want to do is you want to progress in your life. You want to practice for something. You understand? You want to have a good mindset. You want to be a coach. You want to be something in your life. You understand? Don't be in the house all the time. Make sure you go somewhere with your life. You understand? Always be inside of yourself. You understand? Be inside of yourself, but be learning. Constantly learning. Because do you know why people get discouraged? Because when they're not learning something, they get discouraged. When words are not coming into their life the way it needs to be, they get discouraged. You know what I'm saying? So I've done an amazing amount of work online, and I feel good and I feel proud. I feel accomplished because of that content. But there's always more work I can do, and there's always more effort I can put in, and there's always more to say, there's always more to do. So of course, everyone needs a better lifestyle. We need to travel sometimes. We need to go where our hearts desire. You understand? We need to talk to somebody if they're interested. You understand? But you don't have to talk to them. Just because someone's interested in you doesn't mean you have to talk to them. But it's always nice to talk to somebody who's keen about you. To be polite, to be nice, to have a conversation, to talk, to open up, to be a man, to be a woman, for example. To find your way, you understand? You want to be doing something with your life. You want to be coaching, you want to be growing, you want to be around the world inspiring people. You understand? Isn't that the dream life that you want? You want to be doing something around the world. I don't know what that is for you, but something you have to be doing around the world. You understand? You have to be progressing. You have to be moving forward. You have to be believing, you understand, in yourself. You need some exercise. You need to be moving forward with your life. Don't go backwards. Move forwards. Don't fear anything. Make sure you are lifting yourself and the world. So, if there's anything in this program I want to teach you, it's always lift yourself. Lift yourself into the best version you can be. Understand yourself. Know thyself. Know yourself. Be inspiring. Contribute. Share your thoughts with the world.